Some kids need to talk, find out how their day was, how everything going, how you been, da 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 da. That's why I'm glad I didn't have no daughter. But my daughter was pregnant at 14. She'd have been on birth control at 14, bitch. My daughter would have been on birth control. Sometimes y'all could be so. She probably come from some religious people that felt like the birth control's the devil. You never know what she been through. Hey, Taro. I just know it's hard to go back to that prison. Thank you. It's hard to go back to that prison. And she's been free this long. And I know some people hung out a bit and left your kids with your mama for the summer and maybe you hung out, but this shit is on a whole nother level. If your child got hit by a car, you got to catch a plane. And not getting no therapy when you lose a child. Some people don't understand you need therapy just to teach you how to cope, because you getting through it yourself, but are you getting through it in the healthiest manner? Are you speaking about whatever you're going through? It's a lot. Yeah, they dog her out, but she gets on here to be dogged out, and she gets paid hefty to be dogged out. She's not on here just getting dogged out. Because some people are like, oh, the internet is who she is. No, she feels important here. This is where she matters, and this is where she feels like she's that bitch. When she was walking the street looking like a bum with 5 goddamn kids trailing behind her, she didn't feel like that bitch. She felt like she was trapped in the situation. Now she has a taste of freedom. It's hard for her to go back. But I know you don't get a chance to re-raise kids. And if people really loved her and talked to her, they would tell her, get a nanny, get your kids down here with you. Don't ever go live in the house with them, and don't let nobody know you got your kids, and let them keep telling you about your kids. And go live and be down at Atlantic Station with the homeless people doing what you want to do. It's scary to me. But I'm not saying I wouldn't be on here, doing the huckabuck and begging, because she gets paid a lot of money to huckabuck and beg. But no, I would have my kids somewhere close by in an apartment, or buy me a little house, a tiny little house that had enough room for me and my kids. I might, since you in Atlanta, they allow different types of build. I would build me a nice little tiny house or a container home, something nice for me and my children. And I would have a room there, but I would never go live in that house, and y'all would never hear my children. I would get in my little piece of car and drive downtown and go live and fuck with the bums, and y'all would swear I was out there, and I would have my kids sitting somewhere pretty. I'm sorry, MJ. My condolences. It's hard to lose somebody, and you got to learn how to deal with those losses. You got to get bereavement counseling and go to a therapist that you like. If you're not comfortable talking to a white man, don't get a white male therapist. If you're not comfortable, find somebody you can mesh with. And you got to talk about it. You got to find a way to deal with grief, to deal with the bad days, to deal with the slumps, to deal with this, to deal with that. I know a young man, he's 48. He was with his wife. They've been in a relationship for 40 years, and she passed away. They were together since children. He don't know how to live without her. And he finally went to therapy, and now he's walking and trying to manage. But he said, I don't ever want another woman in my life. If I can't have my wife, I don't want nobody. That was his best friend. Whenever you saw him, you saw her. And she went to sleep and passed in her sleep. Oh, I'm good. Great. But everybody think they good. 22 years. I know, Fee. It ain't a game. Losing somebody is not a game. That's why I don't understand these people playing with the police and playing with this and playing with that. It's just horrible. Hello, Crush. When you look, somebody's going to get really seriously hurt. And then y'all going to get quiet and get eerily quiet. I remember my aunt said that when my uncle passed. She said, Tammy, I never meet another man like your uncle. And then she met another man who was a lot like my uncle. And she said that she didn't want to be with the man. And she said she went to sleep and she said she dreamed my uncle. And my uncle told her, I didn't love you the right way for so many years for you to die by yourself or be by yourself. You know what love is, and you know what it is. I already showed you. And she ended up marrying a guy, and they still together. Loss is terrible. It's a hard thing to deal with. I'm sorry, CF. Condolences. But my aunt, she ended up finding love after all of those years, and it's so funny. Her husband, the new guy, I call him the new guy sometimes, but God forgive me. But he's a lot like my uncle. A lot like my uncle. Just a cool, laid-back guy. And she said she wasn't going to date the guy. And she was like, I didn't want to date him. And she said she dreamed my uncle. My uncle was just as cool. And she said sat on the foot of her bed and talked to her. Told her, I loved you the right way. You know what love is. I didn't love you the right way all of these years for you to be by yourself. Told her to go ahead and give it a shot. And she's like, she didn't know what to do. She was scared, crying before she went out on a date. And I was like, what the fuck are you crying for? I just don't know how to do that. I don't know how to do that. No, love is just different. But don't close your heart. I'm not saying date none of these niggas on bigo, because I would never tell you that. But I'm just saying don't close your heart to possibilities. So Nixon Rodriguez, so you came in, you said it once, and nobody gave you any attention. So you had to say it again. So that's what you felt you needed to do? You want to say it again for the third time? It's always a fake page. People don't never come for me and cuss me out from their real page. Hola, Welvis. Thank you, Janet. But that's what people do on bigo. Some of them are just assholes. But you have a lot of good people on here and people who are decent people. Everybody ain't fucked up. Hey, Miss Candy. Everybody ain't fucked up. You got decent people on here who are doing decent things. Thank you, Kush. Thank you. Hey, Kill. Oh, they're not going to leave kids out of it, and they're not going to leave deceased people out of it. I see y'all put up pictures of kids, people's kids, and they special need kids, and all kind of shit. A lot of you bitches are going to hell. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. The Bible tells you, touch not my little ones and do my anointed no harm. He meant that about the protection of children. And some of y'all just don't have no goal. I mention your children, but I'm not going to talk about them. I did say that to 21 about go home and find your children and feed your children. I did say that to her because I believe that in my heart. That's how I felt because she kept fucking with me. If she wasn't fucking with me, I would have never said nothing about her kids, but I wouldn't call her children names or post her children or say anything like that. And I did say that shit to Ashley, but Ashley kept fucking with me. I wouldn't have said it if they had left me alone. But I didn't say anything bad about them per se, because I don't talk about people's children. What did Summerine say? Hey, Robin. Go to therapy. Every time black people kill me, I'm okay. I'm okay. Your ass ain't okay. There's other people playing. Hey, that's playing like they Red Fox Tommy. That looks like the real one. She said today is the first. Red Fox said, I was trying. It's the first, sis. Mm-mm. Hey, Robin, I thought you was Robin Bird from the industry, from the music industry. I was going to say, what you doing your ass in here? I thought you told me you wasn't coming nowhere near Bigo. That's what Robin Bird told me. He said, them niggas is crazy. He said, I came over here to see you one night. He said, you was cussing them bitches out. He said, I told my wife I can't. Tammy over there swinging and windmilling for hers. I recommend therapy too. Sometimes it teach you how to see the signs of when you're going into a slump, and then being able to pull yourself up out of that slump before you get into that slump, or teaching you how to defend yourself when people say things that rock you. I remember when my brother died, every time I saw people, they would be like, how's your brother? And I would fucking die. I would fucking die. And I mean, I would just walk off crying. Ah! I'm really crying. Like I said, I got to figure out how to handle this shit. I needed help. Mm-mm. How long I been in this bitch? I did my 2 hours. Hey, starting the month, starting the month, starting the month. And to everybody in the agency, the first host to complete their 30 hours, at least 30 hours within the first 17 days. We have an incentive plan to help you guys with hours, because I don't know why your motherfuckers don't do hours. It's easy. Do your fucking hours. Hey, Miss Pooh. Where's Miss P? I ain't seen Miss P in forever and a day, child. Black Beauty, do you know you in this box? Or you don't know? Black Beauty? I don't think she knows she in there. Hey, baby. Mm-mm. Hold on. Did Scalp go live again? Uh-oh, China Red is on. You think she cussing the fuck out of Gucci? Uh-oh. China's live. Y'all want to hear what she's saying? He had a headache. I hope it ain't his blood pressure. He's too young for that. I really like Scalp and KOB. Like, really, like they cool young men. Even though Scalp a little crazy, and KOB a little crazy too, you know, but he just he just don't care no more. KOB make me laugh like a motherfucker. Yeah. Preferably. Uh-uh. Why do people keep trying to convince people that Yetta's ugly? I don't know why y'all do that. We could see the goddamn girl ain't ugly. Why y'all keep doing that? I gotta talk to Scalp, tell Scalp, no, you need to get you some apple cider vinegar in your system every day to regulate your blood pressure. And y'all mad at Cam Bam for running. I feel like giving Cam Bam a pussy ass hoe award because I've been a pussy ass hoe too running. I would have got the fuck out of there and I was Cam Bam and I live in Chicago. Cam Bam, I want to give you an award and tell you, smart, kudos to you, young lady. Always remember, arrive alive. I wouldn't have been out there fighting them niggas either. Uh-oh, this is Gucci. You think he talking about me? He probably like, that black old bitch. I don't see China Red. Is she really live? Virtual host exposing who? Y'all always exposing some motherfucking body. Anybody know what song that is? I don't even know what song. You just saying the same shit. My mom and my dad didn't fuck off this song. Yes, they did. I promise you. Ugh. And all of y'all with this CPN shit. If anything is too good to be true, it's too good to be true. I'm not saying that it's illegal, but I just know that everybody who do it, everybody who approach me with that shit is somebody I know who go to jail a lot. I don't never see no bankers or no lawyers or anyone else offering me this shit. You need a CPN? No, bitch. I have great credit. I don't need to use nobody's shit to get shit. It ain't nothing you could give me with that shit that I can't get with my own fucking name. Pay your fucking bills on time so you don't have to be doing this fraud shit and going to jail and embarrassing yourself. And some people kill me. It ain't nothing illegal. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Pay your bills on time. And if you want to boost that 715, add like your cell phone bill, your light bill, or anything that you make sure that you pay on time, your car insurance to your credit report, and you'll get an automatic 30 or 40 points easy. Pay your fucking bills on time and take care of your business so you're not somewhere with all of these people calling your mama talking about you locked up because you using a CPN number and this and that, or they lock your house up with all your shit in there. You just don't, it's just, I don't understand why we can't do things the right way. Flying mixes across the screen and shit. We was talking about you, KOB. I think you got great teeth and a great smile. I really do. Well, listen, guys. Hey, trans lives matter. Well, remember, if you want to be a host, hit me at tamstars123@gmail.com or hit me in the inbox and I'll call you back and set up a host audition so we can get you started as a paid host here on Bigo. Again, my name is Tammy, Peay. Good night and God bless. Bye, y'all. I think I'm going to do an all-night panel where I'm going to be playing some music. So hold on.